Position. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to War for Runeas. Hello,
Hello.
players. I hope you're all excited for just a relaxing game after the last four episodes.
I feel so relaxed, guys.
I hope you do, Salty. I really hope you do, my love.
Now I want to throw up.
Anyways, fair enough. So let's get right into it. Um, Anybody remember what happened last time? Does anybody want to, recap for us, please?
We managed to escape.
What?
Oh yeah.
I was just gonna make a joke. Go.
You know what? Go ahead. Make the joke.
I was gonna say I would, but that'd just be me screaming the entire fucking time.
Honestly,
It's true.
we fucking panic rushed out of there.
Finally got out of the base. -3 poor slaves. And with an unconscious honeybee who is still knocked out after a couple of days. Hung out in Chiasa base. Got to talk to Lord Ryota, I think his name is.
Yep. Lord Ryota.
Who invited us to dinner. And we left off the session at the dinner with Ryota saying, "I'm pretty sure I'm your uncle, little boy, little Tem."
Little Tem boy.
Little Tem boy. Yeah, that's about right. Anybody else want to cover anything else, or are we good to go?
Aiyana had good progress, good character progress.
She did. I'm proud of
as
you.
a team.
Yeah.
I got a neat weapon.
True.
You sure did. You got a cool weapon.
That fucking thing is awesome.
Alrighty. So, after the opening plays, we open up to Tem's shocked face as Lord Ryota informs him that he is more than likely his uncle. How does Tem react to this information?
Probably like blinks a couple times. Probably just nods at first. It's like, yeah, accepts this like the fact. And then after a second, like tilts his head and just kind of stares at the table for a solid like 30 seconds, letting it process. And then he just whips his head to the man and just stares at him for a second. By for a second, I mean until stopped.
So, how does everyone else react to hearing this information?
Sylvie actively looks at the guy and at him, and do they look like? Is there like any resembling traits at all?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of resembling traits.
The closer I look at this pretty man,
he easily looks like he could be Tem's brother at this point.
Oh. Shit, I think he might be right.
The only difference, I would say, is that Lord Ryota's hair is much, much more well done. And Tem looks like he's very tired, probably. So,
I always
here's Lord
imagine Tem
Ryota.
kind of looked like a raccoon and grabbed from the trash can.
A little bit.
Little fuzzy, always panicked. Great.
And there's Tem.
I think Aiyana is just... She had a hunch for like a day or two. And has just like been keeping an eye on the conversation, but not really giving any input.
Lord Ryota, Watsuta, he smiles at Tem as Tem is processing all this, and he's like, "Take your time, my boy. There's no rush. I know this must all be very sudden for you."
I don't really know what it means. I know we are related, but I've never had someone related to me before.
They never let you meet your mother.
No.
I see. He looks very, very disappointed to hear that. But says roughly 25 years ago, your mother and father were captured during one of our previous missions in the area before the water dancers were, or the rain dancers, excuse me, were founded. And he says that despite all the things that he attempted to do, he was not able to save them or find them. But when I saw you, Tem, it was like looking into my brother's eyes for the first time in 25 years. I knew it was you. You may not fully understand the concept of what a family can be, but if you'd be willing to stay here, I'd be willing to teach you. And teach you anything else that you wish to learn.
He sits in silence for a bit. Can I think on it?
Yes, you may. Take as much time as you need to. So, what do you guys do for the rest of the party then?
Yeah, that's a great question. Because I want to talk to Tem about it, but also I don't want to interrupt his thinking, because his thinking is very important.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe some insight from somebody who has had an actual family would be a good thing.
Maybe insight from someone who has a thought process would be helpful.
Let's run the party.
Oh,
Who here has a family?
Yeah.
Who's here has a thought process?
I think Sylvie would be the only one, I assume.
Yeah.
So he's the only one with a family, really.
Yep. No
Yeah.
person not from this country.
Aiyana has a sibling, but God knows if they're still alive.
I thought she had two siblings.
Oh yeah, she does have
Had.
two siblings. I forgot. Well, yeah,
Had.
have or had something like that. I have no idea, like what they're like right now, but you know.
Yeah. Yeah, Sylvie will like kind of scoot over to sit next to Tem. Ask him, what are you thinking?
He turns kind of how he used to when he's like scared of everything. And kind of snaps towards them. And then relaxes once he like fully registers who it is. It's a lot, I think.
It's definitely a lot. It's very important a lot.
He nods. I don't know what to do.
I think it's very important to get to know your family, especially when they show up out of nowhere.
He looks up. You wouldn't be mad if Tem wasn't around for a while?
No, not really. I mean, it's a very important thing for you. I'd be I'd be pretty upset with myself if we drew you away from something important like that.
He nods again and just like plays with the stone in his hand. Kind of slumps back and just goes quiet again.
You have a lot of time to think about it, but whatever choice you choose to do, I support it. And I know you'll make a good choice. Very
I
smart man.
offer. Lord Ryota leans over and says, "May I offer something that might comfort you a little bit more with the idea? In about 3 months, there will be a meeting held at Samaka Base. I intend to attend that meeting. We could go back together, and you can decide then if you want to continue to stay here or to go home. If
I
that
think
is your
actually,
home still."
hearing that, I think is Aiyana. Wait, is Aiyana sitting close enough and like
Oh yeah,
in
all four of you are like right next to each other.
cool? She is also going to um point out the opposite option as well. Um, Alternatively, Tem, if you choose to remain a part of our party, and if we continue to succeed as we have done, you will have the option to accept this offer later, I would assume. If your lordship is going to be joining a meeting at Santa Monica Base, I assume you wouldn't mind taking on someone on your return trip,
Of course.
which means this is not a final decision. This is something that you can decide for now. And if you regret that decision, you will have the ability to choose again later.
Mm.
I know from experience how important it is to get to know family. I also know how important it is to get to know oneself. Your decision is yours alone.
Tem takes in a deep breath. Um, Looks down at his hands, at the stone. Tem thinks 3 months isn't too long. He will stay.
Hmm. I support that decision.
Same.
Of course.
I'm very happy for you, Town.
Once everyone agrees that they support the decision, he a lot of the tension in his body kind of slowly dissipates, and he takes a deep exhale.
Mm-hmm.
Um, in a few months, Tem can rejoin you all.
Very well. But if you end up changing your mind on that, there will be no hard feelings.
He kind of adamantly shakes his head without any hesitation. And then he stops and looks surprised for a second. In 3 months, Tem will find you.
Aww.
Don't worry. I'll do what I can to keep in contact with you, let you know what's happening.
I look
Lord
forward.
Ryota. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I was just going to say. Then I look forward to having our team powerhouse back in 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Lord Ryota smiles and says, if at any time Tem changes his mind and wishes to return, I will have express passage for him, as I will have for the three of you to return home. And don't worry about Lady Honeybee. We'll make sure that she's taken well care of until she returns.
All right.
So now what?
After the party, I'm gonna go shopping. I'm looking for a message scroll so I can message Tem.
What is a message scroll?
It's just a scroll to spell message.
Yeah.
So I can learn it.
Okay. They would probably have something like that. Let's see, what level is?
It's 3, right? So it's gonna be like rather expensive.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
eat, so
No, message is a cantrip.
What?
No, sending. Sending is what you're thinking. And
Wow,
because message isn't a long range spell.
Yeah, message is the 10-word telepathy. Like,
Yes.
someone
yeah.
within
Sending, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
Mar had it because
It's level 5.
it's level
Why is
5.
that
Oh my
level
god!
5? Never mind. I'll look for it, but I won't know it and be able to
Yeah.
use it.
Well, I because D&D has it at a 3rd level spell, so I was like, oh, it's probably 3rd level spell. It's not that important of a spell. It's not like that's not a big deal, but I guess it is.
Damn, 5th level's crazy, and it's a
Very.
oh well. I'll look at it, see that I won't be able to use it because I'm too silly and too dumb, and I'm like, oh,
And can't afford it.
We can,
I can't do it.
we'll just regularly write letters, and you can only read them when you get back to base.
Yep.
There you go. So then, when do you all head out?
I'm ready to head out once I figure out I can't afford that spell. And I'm like, I get back to where we're staying, I'm like, I can't buy it.
Oh,
It's too high level of a spell. I couldn't do
Um,
that.
is there anywhere in town for me to actually?
Love how you all assume that there's a town nearby.
Oh well, I mean, Chiasa Base is Chiasa Base not a town?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
It's just a hidden hideout. You can buy from the store in the base.
yeah,
Okay.
that's what I was assuming because like it's kind of like back out of the home base where guy
Got it.
gets
Got
all
it.
the shit and shows us.
Um. Oh, I have some jewelry to sell. Let me just do that real quick.
Yeah, I've realized I have no money because I bought the Exolittle necklace with you
I have
guys.
plenty of money. What are you looking for?
I was going to look for a crossbow of some kind or something ranged because
Mm.
as cool as being able to throw bombs are, a lot of them are AOE based, and
Mm.
it's hard to
This is a
to
martial weapon.
justify
That
that.
wouldn't work for you. Okay. Well, I
Y-
have some equipment that I would like to sell to Chiasa Base. Um, While I'm doing that, I
What
might as
level
well
is
look
this?
for.
I also have like 2 things of fine clothing as well in my inventory.
Gotta keep one of them. Gotta look dapper.
Oh,
Yeah.
someone just closed my backpack.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at your sheet.
Yeah, no, be a broke bitch.
Yeah. Let's see. You have 0 gold. You
0 gold, 0
have
bitches.
Jesus. You have 400 gold.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
what?
I picked up a lot of shit from that last.
Oh, that's true. You grabbed all the shit in the chest, didn't you?
Tim, you have I'm not even gonna say that out loud.
Most of the stuff. Tem grabbed most of the stuff.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Since they're on a boat, he'd want to send most of it back. I was waiting for this to be over to say this.
Well, in that case, while you guys are looking through the little general the quartermaster's area, their little mini general store, you notice a set of runes on the shelf. One of which is a returning room. Returning rune, BunBun.
Oh.
Oh.
It is 55 gold. You want to convince one of your party members to buy it for you?
Their potency rune along with it?
You know what? Yeah, you guys can all buy potency runes here too.
Okay, 'cause it's
And
the only way you
striking
can put.
runes.
It's the only way you can put on one of those runes.
Let's see, how much are striking runes? Striking runes are 65.
A lot.
Returning runes are 55. And weapon potent. Weapon potency +1 is a level 2 item. Weapon potency +2 is a level 10 item. I'm not gonna let you buy that yet. But weapon potency +1 is only 35 gold. You guys can get that as well if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
I could grab that until I get a good enough. So I get a better ranged weapon
Yeah, but
on my star knife.
Get like a hand crossbow or something.
So,
Because-
sorry. Is there a mechanical shop from which we can buy all this, or?
No. You just tell me and I'll let you purchase it.
Cool. Um. So,
Oh, there's also armor potencies those are level 5 items. I'll let you buy those too. They're 160 gold.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
real quick. First thing that I want to do, I want to sell my smoking sword +1 warhammer and hunter's bow.
Let me see, where are you at?
Wait, are you fucking me right now? Oh my god, are you
What?
fucking
Yep.
serious?
What?
I haven't been wearing my leather armor this entire time. What?
BunBun.
I just noticed it was unchecked. Okay.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, that's like a whole 1 difference.
And it also reduces bulk as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit.
Eh.
Thumbs up. Alrighty. Alright, so you want to sell the smoking sword. Do you want to take the rune off the warhammer?
Oh, yeah, we have a warhammer, right? The +1?
Oh no, wait, you're keeping the warhammer, right?
Oh, yeah, we keep the warhammer.
Basil?
No, actually, I don't think I am.
Okay.
Yeah, but so yeah, we can if we're not going to keep the warhammer, we can just transfer the +1 rune off of it.
And do you want to transfer the smoking rune off of the smoking sword or leave it on there?
Sure.
It also
let's
has a potency +1 rune. Or it's not a smoking rune. It's a weapon potency rune.
I'm trying to think if it would even be worth it, because, like, as long as BunBun's weapon has weapon potency by the end of the day, I mean, BunBun and I are the only ones who use our weapons.
Also remember that you can't that you would have to pay for it to be transferred. Unless you return to
Right.
base and let Koi's do it.
Right. I think on second thought, I'd like to keep the smoking sword, but I will still sell the +1 Warhammer and the hunter's bow.
Okay. And how much are they?
Warhammer is 35 GP, hunter's bow is 60.
All right. Go ahead and add that, and I will take those. Or you know what? Here's what we'll do. I have a thing I can use. I have a shop.
Yes, God.
Boop. You can sell it there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let me. If that's the case,
Seriously is 160. Good God.
I'm gonna sell these fine clothing. BunBun isn't a fine clothing kind of person.
Oh. Okay, I did sell it. Damn, I do need to figure out
Okay.
how to make that for communities. Yeah, I have my Umbral Arsenal, I'm good.
All right. Anything else anybody wanted to sell?
Mm,
I could care less for this demon dust.
yeah, no, nothing on me.
I don't think I'm gonna pocket sand anyone with demon dust unless someone wants it.
You want
Pocket sand.
me to sell all the stuff that's in Tem's inventory? Like by all the stuff, I mean like the treasures that he grabbed.
If you want to.
I'm asking the party because this is the party's money.
Yeah, I
What
mean, I would.
are they? The treasure stuff? Is it stuff that has like a coin icon next to it?
Yeah,
Then sell that because we're not going to make use of it at any time.
just clicking the coin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, cool. This is.
This shit's sweet.
Shut up.
You can
So this
open
door
doors.
opens? Fuck off. Get out of
I'm
here.
fighting all of you. We're all fist fighting.
Dead people die?
Dead people.
What?
People die when they are killed.
Yeah, people die if they kill. That's what it is.
I
Now
can't
going to
just give
pleasure
this to
myself
you.
with this fish.
We also got just 1,000 gold
Yep.
in one of those coin pouches. I don't know how to just hand this to you.
You just drag
You
it to
put it in the
someone's token.
stash.
Or put in the stash now.
That makes it easier.
Oh yeah, how much money do you guys have in the stash? Nothing. Okay.
We're
Well,
about to
that
have
was
1,000 gold.
Bing.
God,
We're
why is
rich.
God, returning rune is so expensive.
Return. It's 55 gold. How is that expensive?
I'm so broke, bitch.
No, you're not. You got $1,000 in your stash.
1,390.
Bro.
Yeah.
Also, be aware, Tem, that if you remove any money you remove from your inventory, you will not have it in the days to come.
Yeah, I'm using a calculator and splitting everything.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
She had more money than this.
Tem is money.
Tem
remember,
is
the one
money.
time Tem is a lot of money.
Tem is fucking loaded. Listen.
So,
I
Yeah,
gotta hear this.
Lady
A
Put
Queen.
on
small
some
loan of $1 million.
background noise.
Yeah.
I don't know why that was so funny to me, but it was.
I'm not gonna bother buying striking rune, even though it doesn't count towards the weapon potency. So I'll just take 90 gold.
Does striking not count towards on the bow?
So striking doesn't. So whenever you get a weapon potency rune, that the whatever the plus number is how many runes you can etch on that weapon. Striking doesn't count towards that that allotted. It's its own separate thing. So you can have a +1 striking weapon with a returning rune or with ghost rune, shit like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Striking doesn't count towards the rune limit for weapon potencies.
Yeah, you're right. That's right.
Yeah. Because yeah, with weapon potency and returning, I would need 90, and then if I added on the strike, I mean, we have enough money. If you guys are okay with me grabbing a strike rune,
Do it.
Yeah.
I think
okay, 155. Yes.
we're getting close to season 2 stuff.
Woo!
Yay!
Oh,
Wow.
I said that out loud. My bad.
Wake
I'm just like
up.
trying to decide when to change the opening and ending for you guys.
Mm. Oh yeah, we're not at the party anymore.
Nope.
Yep, this is the
I
end
can-
of the as the party is ended. You're on the next day.
I can put on my armor again.
When you guys finish all of this, you guys will be leaving.
Do I keep the dress? Do I get to keep the dress? I like the dress.
You may
now
keep the dress
that
if
I've
you
worn
ask
it.
them nicely. Add a set of fine clothes to your inventory.
I choose not to keep the dress.
Wow. They're insulted.
Oh, are they? Then I'll keep the dress.
No. If you adamantly are like, I don't want the dress, then they'll be a little insulted. But if you're like, here you go, here's your dress, thank you very much for allowing me to use it, they'll be like, oh, of course, sweetie. Do you want to keep it?
Oh, fuck. No, Aiyana would keep the dress.
Yeah.
Add a set of fine clothes to your inventory.
It's the
Peer
only...
pressured herself into getting keeping the dress.
No, it's not that. It's the only, like, pink piece of clothing she has.
So Lord Ryota informs you that the boat will be leaving in the evening under the darkness of night, under the cover of night. You have until then to make your final preparations. Also, he informs you that your friend has awoken.
The bee.
The bee. She lives!
So is she staying here for a few days to recover?
You can go ask her.
Yeah.
He'll say that's up to her. If she feels well enough to move, she can. Our doctors suggest that she does not.
Does not stay?
That she doesn't go yet.
Oh, okay. I'll waddle my way over to Minnie's room, and we're not gonna open the door. Looks like a toddler opening a door. Hello.
Honeybee is laying back in her bed with her like hands on her lap or at her sides, and she like looks over and she's like, "Hi, Sylvie," and she looks tired.
Hey, bee.
Hello.
I waddle over and like get like a little step stool of some kind that's in the corner.
Does anyone else join Sylvie?
Oh yeah, because Bobo would check on her. Would definitely check on her, make sure she's feeling better.
Okay. Anyone else?
I mean, at that point, it would be wrong of me not to come.
Tem?
Tim's honestly probably talking to his uncle.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie.
Not
Okay,
going
so the
on with
three of you go in to see Honeybee, and she, greets you. Same as that. She's like, "Hi, guys. Hi, Sylvie. Hi, BunBun. Hi, Aiyana."
How you feeling?
Head hurty. Arm hurty. Hurty.
That sounds about right. Gives a little pat on the head.
You beat me at it. So we were walking over there, just rub her head, just pet her as they talk.
Are we going home soon?
As soon as we can. Yeah. Then you can take a big rest. Have all the fish you want.
I love fishy.
The doctors suggested that you'd stay to recover for a few more days, but it's your decision.
I'm EP Bumblebee. I stay here. I go EP.
Okay.
Of course. Rest as much as you need.
And then she like kind of paws at all of you, like as if she's wanting a hug.
Oh yeah, hug time. Even though I've watched you eviscerate your man with your hands, I will hug you.
Group
Group hug on
hug.
Honeybee.
We all smell terrible.
Mm. You guys have both had a chance to bathe.
Kind of argument. I smell terrible.
Honeybee definitely smells very nice. Even though she hasn't had like a real bath, they bathed her for her.
Nice.
Make sure she's all clean. She said, "Don't worry about me, guys. I go EP. I catch up. I catch up. I fast. I catch up."
Of course.
You always do.
Mm-hmm. Then she looks at Aiyana with her eyes, her like ears are kind of down. She's like, "Honeybee did good."
You are one of the only reasons we made it out of there alive. You did splendidly, Honeybee.
And she smiles really big, even though she's EP. And she says, "I happy. I love you guys."
We love you too.
Aww.
Don't make me fucking cry, man.
I love you.
Her big eyes like flutter. And she's like, "I go EP now. I EP."
Rest well.
And she just like rolls over away from you guys and just immediately starts snoring.
Ew.
Mhm.
She's out cold.
I fucking wish, bro.
This woman is exhausted.
Alright, we gotta her. Gotta let her sleep. I'll hop off. Yeah. Hop off the little stool.
Tem. As the evening rolls around, your friends are getting ready to board their ship to head home. Do you say anything to them?
He's probably like once it gets like slightly later, he probably just follows them around like usual. Quiet.
But so like you follow us around like in the group or like away from the group?
Yeah, are you with them or are you just stalking them?
With physically.
Okay.
Okay. And Sylvie will probably be in the back. Make sure that I hold her hand out to you so you could hold it.
He does. He is uncomfortably warm.
That's okay. I've been in caves.
She
That
literally can
shit's
cast
weird.
Fireball.
And I actually
Yeah.
have fire resistance, so it's ain't nothing.
Oh, hey,
So-
you're fine.
So I hold your hand and lead you around as we do our things.
Oh,
Well,
it's
then,
like a
is
child leading the older brother.
Right?
Shit. So is there anything else that anybody wants to do before anything you want to ask anybody, look for, or say to Tem before you all head off on the boat?
I don't think so because the items that we needed to turn in, we turn into our main guy, right? We don't turn to here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
And I don't think I can get my runes applied to my weapon here. I have to do it back home.
Yeah. So, they inform
One
you
thing.
that a personal boat is ready for all of you to go back across.
Cool. Before getting on the boat, Aiyana is going to walk over to Tem and like yeah, she would. Uh she is going to wrap her arms around him in a big hug and just lift him off the ground.
There's like an
Doesn't matter how like burning her flesh feels.
fair. There's like an audible like yip, as he like grips her for dear life.
uh, um
I imagine
and
like Courage the Cowardly Dog.
yeah, when she does let him back down, she puts her hands on his shoulders and says, "Take care of yourself, Tim. Learn a lot. I look forward to seeing how dangerous you are when we see each other again."
He nods, very clearly, almost crying. I don't die.
We can't die. We have to come greet you back home.
Indeed. And
I'm not
with that,
fucking
she's
crying.
gonna walk onto the boat.
I'm gonna walk the Tem and be like, stay in good health.
He nods. He takes her hands. Make sure they don't hurt themselves too much.
That's easier said than done, but I'll try my best.
He nods, takes a step back, and then begins crying.
Oh no! Wait, I wasn't ready for this.
He cries all the goddamn time.
I wasn't ready for this. I'm crying.
You knew this was happening.
I know.
Sylvie,
You
Sylvie
made the
hushes
fucking
his head.
sandwich.
The fucking sandwich. My brother in Christ, you made the sandwich. Oh fuck me.
Yep. Sylvie huggs his hip as she leaves and then turns around. It says, "Don't worry, the moon will protect you."
Yeah.
And then we're up.
Mm-hmm.
The moon, literally Majora's Mask, just comes down, crushes Tem's enemies.
Yep.
Full Funger too, just like staring at him.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah. You actually do feel like almost a comforting presence from the moon now, Tem.
We find out
Yay.
Sylvie's
Though
secretly a witch of the moon.
no.
Oh, that's a great idea.
So all three of you are standing on the side of the on the side of the ship and watching as Tem grows a little bit further and further away as you sail away. As the boat becomes just a little too far for you to see anymore, Tem, that familiar chill goes down your spine. So, a few days pass, or after a day of sailing, you guys arrive back on the shore across the bay, and take a cart back to Madeko. When you all arrive, there's a little bit more commotion here than there was when you were previously there.
Oh boy.
Do you guys just head straight back to base, or do you go investigating in the town?
I'm not exactly covert as like a character. So I'm probably gonna head straight back to base. But I will just like say to the other two, um, if either of you finds out what's going on in town, let me know.
Mhm.
BunBun will nod and she'll head towards town.
Yeah, I'll go BunBun. Use my big old ears.
Okay. As you're walking around, you hear a few people saying something about a festival. This is the festival you guys heard about, the harvest festival you guys heard about before you left. Though you managed to overhear from one of the... Oh, that's not right. That's not right at all. What the fuck? You managed to overhear from one of the people that it's not just a just any festival. Something is going on with the resistance specifically.
What's going on with the resistance? I ask.
Well, maybe you should find someone from the resistance and find out.
Who just to talk to?
Sam, I think we know. I think we all know who to talk to.
Well,
Somebody who,
you
like,
head back
doesn't
to base.
keep secrets at all.
Yeah.
Who?
Our yapper friend.
Who is your fucking yapper friend? I'm trying to figure that out.
The elf. There's no elf.
Thank you. Fuck, I need names.
We haven't talked to him in a while. I forgot his name, okay?
Okay. I'm over here like, you guys can't just keep saying the yapper friend and expect me to know who you've designated as the yapper friend.
The only person that talks a lot in the camp, in the base.
That
enough,
is not true, for one, and for two.
100% true.
I don't know about that.
I vehemently disagree with you, Vern. If there's another person at base who talks a lot, I would love to meet them.
Honeybee was close second, but we know she's not here, so it narrows it down to one person.
Alright, so let's put you here, put you here, put you here, you here, and you go down here.
No! He's gone! Bring him back.
Oh, Jesus, I thought I fixed your fucking token. Where is it? Hello? I swear to God I went and did your fucking token.
Hello?
Hello?
Season 2, players. You. Select. Update token. Oh God, yeah, no. Can we, Tem, not Tem. No, please. I'm fucking begging you. Can we drop down your size? Can we change it from large, please?
Okay.
But he's large.
Is that okay with you? You can tell me no. You can tell me no.
You just changed it. Everything's now proportional on my sheet.
I know, but good fucking God, you're massive.
Is this your
Flip it, chat!
Is this who I think it is for your backup?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say because the race I don't think is a large race. I think they are still
It
considered
is.
a medium.
No, it's a large race.
It is large, but I'm making an executive decision. I'm fixing everything for you, don't worry.
You're such a big medium that you're basically a large, but you're still technically medium.
Yes. Yes.
You don't want me taking up 4 squares?
No, I do not. Listen. Okay. Go ahead and, if you want to add anything to your sheet, because I've changed things, go ahead. I fixed a few things already.
My reach went down.
Do you want to go back to being large then?
I'm fine. I'll just have to get closer to people.
I was gonna say you could probably keep his thing large, but just scale the token down.
that is a thing we could have done. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we could do that. Fuck.
Okay.
Hey,
Well,
Everything back.
you know, we're gonna take a
mechanically
quick
large does stuff.
5-minute break. I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay. Bye. That's also the wrong one. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I have so many fucking pages? Alrighty. Now, we return to home base. It's been a minute since you've been here. How's it feel?
I'm tired.
I'm scared.
Well,
Death comes for us all.
death does come for you all.
I fear death.
Fear
Step,
no man, but that
Step.
man points to Tem in the corner.
step. Oh,
Oh
who
wait,
are these people?
well, you met them last time. But no, they would
Oh,
actually
I know
not
who
be
they
here.
are.
Those two would be
Hey,
gone.
Sylvie
look.
doesn't.
It's Hero from the
No, you
acclaimed
met them
reboot
before
of
you
Pokemon.
guys left last time. You met them before you guys left last time. You were here.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're
Oh.
right.
Vern, I have to say this. So the person that made the art for that token you're using
Mm-hmm.
is the same person that did the art for Shen, by the way.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
The same artist. Yeah.
I am aware.
That's
Yeah,
damn good
sure.
art.
Yeah.
But you have seen this guy before. If you guys remember him.
No, that one?
No, I don't think we've met them yet.
Luto? You don't remember meeting Luto?
No, we met the before we left. We met the there was two people sitting at this table, and it was the lady and the one guy that hated
I'm pretty no. If we did meet this guy, it was many sessions ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You may not remember him, but he remembers you as he turns and waves and says, "Oh, hey guys, it's been a minute."
Hi. Who's that guy?
Sylvie has. I don't think Sylvie's met him, but you two have for sure.
I still wave and look. Who is that guy?
I only remember the one guy who hates the twins. That's the only people. That's the only person I
Aiyana.
remember.
Yeah, and that's because we met them the last time we were here. Aiyana steps forward and waves, "Hello!" and is going to whisper back to Sylvie, "I do not recall."
It looks nice.
Banant looks at all of you and says, "Welcome back. How was your trip?"
Hi.
Well, we accomplished the mission.
That's
Somehow.
good.
To what degree is subjective?
Stares at you. The gentleman beside you guys smiles and is like, "Hey, I heard you guys have been doing so much since you guys arrived here. To think you guys were all just a bunch of pipsqueaks that I met when you first got here."
Oh. Okay.
That wasn't
I
that
remember.
small when I got here.
I remember his ass.
I still don't.
Well, he called you dark mysterious when you stood in a corner of the room.
Well, yeah. I mean, he was right. He's still right.
It was literally episode 1, so honestly, I don't even blame you that much.
That was so long ago.
Yeah.
His name is what? It's Ludo?
Luto.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I just shrug, and I don't think she'd really have a response for that. She just shrugs.
He'll say, "Oh, Brixer was wanting to know when you guys got back. He's got a really important thing he's doing for you guys, or with you guys. I'll go get him real quick." And Banant's like, "Wait, don't do that," as Luto's already running off.
He's about to interrupt the meeting, isn't he? I say that in character.
Banant looks at you and says, "Yes.
Great.
Anyways, how was your trip? Did you get my supplies there safely?"
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Good. That's good. He's like, he picks up a mug and sips from it. And the door opens into Urzit's meeting room. the two of you have three of you have been discussing over the last hour how you're going to be heading to Maling. Don't worry, is it? Everything's going to be fine. This whole meeting's going to be fine. You're worrying over nothing. I never said I was worrying. I'm just... There's going to be a lot of people here. I'm not sure we have the capacity for that many people, and it's troubling.
Or is it, you know what you need? A drink. I'll get you one.
Oh my god.
As Luto enters and says, Mr. Vixer, and stares up at this wall of man in front of him.
Turned on. Let's go.
And I don't
Come on. I believe in you.
I don't remember your name, sir. I'm so sorry.
He shrugs. You remember, it's Salvo. Excuse me, I gotta go get our fearless leader there a drink.
Ample cost.
They're back. Or is it like, we were still... Whatever. As Brixer walks out with you.
Look at that guy.
He looks at Brixer and goes, "Wait, are these the people you were talking about?"
Yes, these are my... And he, looks among the three of you and notices a very noticeably missing person. And says,
Oh, shit.
"Oh, did, Tem return to his room already?"
There's
no.
a lot.
You see dread on his face as you guys don't immediately
not-
say
no,
that
no,
he's
no, no,
okay.
not dead, not dead,
He's alive.
not dead.
He's alive.
Oh, thank
He
God.
is safe.
Oh, thank God.
He is okay.
Then where is he? Was he captured? Is he okay? Oh, I knew I shouldn't have sent that.
He is at Chiasa Base.
Why is
There
he
is
at
a
Chiasa
lot
Base?
that happened. There is a lot that happened. You know Lord Ryota at Chiasa Base, correct?
Yes, I do.
It has been discovered that Tem is Lord Ryota's nephew.
He's surprised by that, to say the least. Oh.
Tem has opted to spend 3 months time with his uncle to get to know his lineage. He has promised to return to us after those 3 months are done.
Mm-hmm.
I see. I'll need to write an official report then. He turns to his, You thought Brixer was a man, a wall of a man, until you look to his side and see an even bigger wall of a man with large horns coming off of his head.
Respectfully,
Respectfully?
I am going to roll a nature check to try to find out what the fuck this man is.
Respectfully, Sylvie has gotten off their chair and is leaning against the pole, staring uncontrollably.
Sylvie,
while drinking a mug.
Sylvie's just vibrating in the background.
Not even. She's like, didn't know I have a drink and a show.
Oh my God, Sylvie! I thought you were the most tame amongst the team. Not even remotely.
Yet.
God damn.
It's called a sleeper agent. Thank you very
holy
much.
shit. Aiyana, you take a good look at this man and you're like, that's a bull tagule, or also known as a minotaur.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. She's like staring at him for a while, trying to figure that out for a minute, and recognizes, wait, I've been staring at this guy. And steps forward and reaches out a hand. Pleasure to meet you, sir. I am Aiyana of Smoke and Mirrors. behind me are Sylvie and BunBun.
So,
He takes her hand and like firmly gives it a firm shake and like gives her a
Firm
wide smile.
handshake.
Silva, it's a pleasure to meet you. Certain people in the base, I won't say who, have talked quite highly of you. And then he just like lifts his other hand and just like claps Brixer on the back.
He does.
Brixer needs to roll.
Brixer's not even phased.
Okay, cool.
He just laughs alongside Solvo and says, "Ah, you do bring me great joy, old friend. I'll meet you all. I'll see you all in the meeting room. I need to file a report. Write a report.
Okay.
Yes."
it's so
Watch
obvious
the
this man has a -1 in intelligence. It's so great.
He watches Brixer leave. I don't
Who,
really know
Solvo?
what just happened. Actually, Servo, he doesn't have a -1 in intelligence.
He has a +1
No.
in intelligence.
Damn.
Cool.
He's hot and smart.
Well, he leans on the counter. Can I get an extra strong drink? It's
Here,
not
take
for-
this. I'll give him my mug.
It's an
He looks-
indirect kiss.
He looks
Shut
down and looks back at Sylvie. Unfortunately, it's not for me.
You should chug it anyways.
He shrugs and goes, "Can I have 2 drinks?" and just downs Sylvie's whole cup, puts it upside down on the bar.
You don't.
I do.
You don't.
What's in it?
It never ends.
Oh, he begins just chugging then. And then he
Yep.
stops, just goes, "I've been tricked."
There's a smug smile on her face. Do you like it?
He nods, and then puts it down in front of her again. But I was in a meeting. But genuinely, I need a really strong drink.
What was it for?
Or is it?
Oh. Mortier. You hear a little squeak from over here as he quickly steps out. Yes, Bennett? And he tells him to go get the Urzit special. He's like, oh no. And then quickly goes back. So, I
you
see
guys know.
Aiyana. Yes?
He is big, but for if you wanted an actual height, he is 6'10".
Oh, okay.
I rolled it. I want to put that out there.
A large man.
That's shorter than I thought he was gonna be, not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's middle size for a Minotaur.
middle size.
Nice.
There are some smaller than him, and there are some much bigger.
Well, you've already met one that's smaller than him. Aiyana, I see you went into Urzit's office. Urzit is writing
that not the
something.
meeting room? I'm so sorry. I thought that was
No.
the meeting room.
You walk into Urzit's office. He stares at you and says, "Yes."
Runs away.
So sorry, I went the wrong direction.
Right. Shut the door on your way out.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fucking oops.
No, these 2 doors down here lead to the meeting room.
Cool. The moment she was told to go to the meeting room, she would have went in what she thought was the meeting room direction, but it's been a while since she's been at the base.
Yes.
Goes in. Speed walks out.
Brixer is writing something at the end of the table, and Theodis is snoring at the other end.
Cool. I'm gonna head over. Oh, right. Theodis asked us to try to find someone. We didn't find them.
You
They
did
weren't
not find
there.
them. Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Ooh.
I won't wake him up, but I am going to sit next to him so that when he wakes up, I can tell him.
Okay.
Hi.
And the rest of you?
I'm waiting for my my Urzit special.
Oh yeah, that's right. Mortier comes back and hands it to you, and he's like, here you go, Mr. Solvo."
He smiles, offers them both a wink, and then just goes.
Montir's face is red. Red, I tell you. As he quickly scampers back to the kitchen.
Go.
You know how people usually knock on doors to open them? No.
He throws it open. Urzit jumps in his chair a little bit and says, "Can you at least knock and respect my office a little bit, Solvo?"
Oh, well, I couldn't. I had your drink in one hand, my shield in the other.
Right. Set it down.
He sets it down. I'll leave you to your, Yeah, I got a meeting. And then he just quickly rushes out.
I'll leave you to your. What do you do around here?
As he walks out, he mumbles to himself, "It's good being big and strong. Everyone thinks I'm stupid. Can get away with so much things."
So much
Says
things.
out loud. Says
so
out
much
loud
things.
walking by people.
Yep. He's not bright. He's just not an idiot.
Benant looks at BunBun and says, so, Doctor, how was your trip?
It was all right. We saved some Tagul, couldn't save others. We dealt with the drow though.
Did BunBun get hit at all during that mission? Yeah, she did, right?
Yeah, she definitely fucking did.
She got fucked up pretty bad.
He's gonna look at a new scar on her arm and say, "Glad to see you're doing all right then."
Thank you. Well, I better join the others. You have a good day.
Oh, excuse me. He nods and watches her go for a moment, but then goes back to cleaning.
Does Bananas have a crush?
I don't know, maybe.
You.
What you do know is now you are all sitting in the room, and Theodos is like leaned back in his chair, his feet on the table, and his head back, and he's snoring quietly.
How long has Theodos spent in this, the Resistance?
Longer than you.
Fantastic. That means I know him. Alright. We can fuck with him then.
He's snoring away. What do you do?
He puts his hands on the back of the chair, looks at Aiyana and goes, "You might want to move a little over."
I stare excited to see what's about to happen.
He just quickly pulls the chair out.
He shouts something in Snow Elven.
I don't know that.
And you see a dagger come out of a place that you did not expect a dagger to come out of. As
that dagger in your pocket? Are you just happy to see us?
He fucking pulls it like straight out of his hood. Or no, where would he fucking have this one at? This one's very specific. You didn't see the dagger until he pulled it out of just under his left arm, and as he's like holding it, he's like, ugh, as he's like on the ground with his like his dagger up, and he's like, what?
Good morning.
He puts a hand on his back, leans forward and goes, "I've been here for a couple hours. You haven't even said hi."
He slowly sits up. Solvo. 1 second. He puts the dagger away, and it's almost like it was never even there. As he gets up, and he looks at the three of you and says, my favorites. Welcome back.
Sleep well?
Sleeping well. He finger guns at you. Yeah. And then sits down in a different chair. Sleeps.
I'm gonna go fix the chair that just got like pulled out. Sit down in my old chair, and I'm going to say, "We looked for your friend. He wasn't there."
He nods and says, "Thank you for looking. Don't worry, I have other people looking for him still."
She nods.
I
We'll
think
keep
we
it.
have a lead, actually. Since you caused a commotion up in the north, I think we found a lead for him down in the south. But he shrugs. Still no location, you know?
Right.
Ah,
We'll keep our ears open regardless.
yeah. You! He looks at Silvo and says, "You're an asshole."
He starts laughing, goes, I'm glad you finally realized.
It's good to see you.
You
When
too.
did we all start getting old? As he's like young and youthful as a snow elf.
He like lifts his arm and flexes a little. Not me.
Not at all.
Yeah, Brixer is much older than all of you, and Solvo. Theodis is probably older than all of. Yeah, he's much older than all of you.
Yeah, that's an elf.
And then Solvo is not as old as Theodis, but he is older than the three of you.
I'm the youngest, aren't I?
You're a little baby. You've barely been
You're
alive.
a goblin.
Yeah, but say
You are
goblins.
literally a goblin. You are perpetually young.
Yeah, you'll die. You'll die at the age of 60. Sadly.
Yeah, you're
That's
20.
oh.
You're 20.
Means I gotta do things faster and brighter.
Yeah, you do. You gotta burn bright, baby.
Yeah, fireballs all the
Burn
time.
bright, starlight.
You're so right.
So, Brixer looks at the four of you, five of you. Technically, Theodis is here. And he says, "Well, I'm glad to see you all back. I am." He looks at an empty chair where Tem would sit and says, "I am a bit disappointed to not see Tem, but I'm glad that he's all right and learning more about himself. That's all I've ever wanted for him." More importantly, though, as the room becomes serious, in about a month and a half's time, Samika Base will be holding an official council amongst all the leaders. The five of us, as he looks to you three and Solvo, will be heading to Maling to escort one of the three. Holy shit, Vern! One of the three birds to our base. He looks at Solvo and nods, as we discussed, and then looks at the three of you. We will be escorting the dove.
We've seen the owl, right?
You haven't.
Oh no, Calcit has.
Calcit. If you remember correctly, in your backstory for Calcit, the owl was visiting the base that you guys were training at and looked directly into your eyes, even though he shouldn't have been able to know that you were there.
Yep.
BunBun has never met any of the birds. Aiyana has met all three.
Right.
Wow.
I'm trying to remember which one the dove was.
The dove, his real name is the advisors. Their name is Heek, the dove.
Right. I remember them. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Pretty lady.
Cool.
They.
Yeah.
They're non-binary.
Maybe they.
Yep. They are the they them. Do you remember what happened when you met Heek?
You
don't have to say it out loud, but you should definitely keep that in mind.
Okay. Yeah. With when Breakster mentioned that we'd be escorting one of the birds, Aiyana went through like 3 different posture stages. There was like a jump, and then when he says that it's the dove, the tense parts of her relax a bit, and then after a few seconds, she actually leans forward on the table and says, "Are you certain this is the right team for that sort of job?"
That is why me and Sylvie will be joining you in this escort.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
I'll be tagging along somewhere in the back, Theodos says.
Are you sure you have enough time for that? She looks over at Theodos.
He looks at Aiyana directly into the eyes through her mask and says, I always have time for my boss.
Mm.
Mm.
Oh, I see.
You know, diplomacy.
Yeah, because you're
That's right.
so good at that.
Besides, he smirks a little bit and says, maybe we'll catch a glimpse of the Odoriko before they arrive.
Is just like looking at this meeting, Theodorica will be there?
Of course. It's the official council. They'll all be here eventually, but the Dove has requested that your team specifically, he smirks at Aiyana, to be escorting them.
I see.
Brixer says, while it is a bit strange for them to directly choose a team such as yourself, not that it's not good, that's not what I meant, but the Dove is
We're rather fresh in terms of the grand scheme of things.
Exactly. So, I ask that you all be respectful and courteous while we escort them. We'll be heading out tomorrow morning. I know you just returned from your trip, but this is very important. We need to make headway as soon as possible.
Damn. Well, what's needed is what's needed.
If there's anyone you would like to take with you, you may ask.
I was hoping to bring Koi's along.
Boys, the young man.
Mm-hmm.
She nods. We have acquired many acquisitions from the last mission. Some of them require study, and others require repair. He's good at those.
Then I will send word for him. In the meantime, the four of you, go ahead and get some rest. I have a few more things I have to take care of before the end of the night.
Actually, we have something else for you.
Hmm?
You said that we needed, I guess, proof of death of the person we were supposed to go there and kill. She pulls out the ceremonial dagger with the onyx hilt. This was on her body, and this was on a body of a elf that wasn't a part of her group, and then passes him the missive from the viceroy.
Mm.
No, the missive from the Viceroy was on Zulril's body.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no. That person was the delivery man, right? Yeah. Never mind. And this was on her body, also. It seems like they're having a party in Zivril. She gets a little quiet when she says Zivril.
Theodos is gonna suddenly appear behind you and just take that as he walks away looking it over.
Here.
Oh, I have it in front of me, don't worry. I see. The Avarani house is holding a party, huh? Interesting. Brixer, if you don't mind, I'm going to. Of course, it is.
One second.
Do I know what that house is?
Let's wait till Basil gets back. It's a bit important.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Brazil.
Can't believe Brazil left. God.
I know, right? The whole country of Brazil just got up and walked away. Insanity.
Can't believe it.
Fair enough.
Is there anything that the other three of you want to talk to Brixer Theodos about besides the missive?
All right, back.
Never mind. All right, so you're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let me.
So
It
he
posts this so the
says,
others can read because I don't think I ever posted for them to read.
there you go.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Well, so a letter addressed to Zulril Illard, inviting her to a party in Zilvra in a few months as a special guest of Liliana Vosk Avurani III. It also has a few details about what she expects from her over the next few months to make her look good, and a warning that if she shames them, her family will suffer for her. He says, the Avurani house, huh? A party? In Zilvra? Well, he has the biggest smile. A grin, even. You can see, you can even see his incisors, his elven incisors, as he grins and says, well, I think you just made my day, Miss BunBun.
Indeed. This is a most wonderful find.
Very.
So, as I
Well,
said last time, do I know of the Liana, the Liana's
Right.
house?
She's only the Baroness of, the country right now.
Okay.
She's also that house is also the one Aiyana escaped from.
She did
Ooh.
mention that on the boat.
That's right.
The Avarani house controls the east side of Runeas, past the Freelands. She's the viceroy, the controller of that whole area. That's called, what is it, Southwest Ernoth?
Okay.
Theodos is going to make a glance at Aiyana, and then smile to all of you and say, as you were, everyone, as you were, and takes off.
Well, there he goes. Like always.
Like always. So, is there anything else you all wish to discuss with Brixer before you leave? Well, before he leaves. Now the tenseness is over. We can go back to pretty happy music time.
Can I get money?
Some
I need
money?
money to learn spells.
Oh,
You can take money from the stash if you want to.
yeah. Did we receive our payment for the mission, by the way?
That's mainly what I was saying.
Right.
Yeah, I produced dagger. Why haven't you responded?
I think 600 gold is suffice.
Yeah.
There you go. Added to the stash.
Sweet.
Okay.
We can buy a house, guys.
You can.
We can build a snowman.
I know of this one little lizard man who built a house, or who bought a house from a dead witch.
He bought a house from a dead witch.
I hate
Just
it.
left the money on a corpse and just took the house.
Cut to Canis if he's even still alive.
He's
With
probably
like
dead
I don't
by
know
now, wouldn't
some poor woman that made the mistake of deciding to be his wife. Just like he looks up. I feel like some impudent goblin just said my name, and then continues writing.
I just shiver down my spine, being hunted for sport.
Yeah, Canis was still there when they met Crag for the first time, right?
Think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, she knows who she knows who Canis is. I don't think she knows who Cyril is though.
Yeah.
Nope.
No, wait, yeah, she would because Valentine.
Oh, I mean, yeah, Valentine would definitely tell.
Yeah, Valentine would have
Cyril.
fucked him up.
Stories
But I
from Valentine.
never met Cyril.
Yeah, never met Cyril. He vanished after all of that. He said he was going off to go help the pirate lady, and then hopefully head to Runeas, and you haven't heard anything from him since.
Died on that boat.
Probably,
Staying out.
honestly.
Yeah. He died from too much.
He literally drowned in pussy because he can't handle water.
Literally.
Probably.
All right.
I forgot he fucking hates water.
World,
That's why you... Okay, I remember.
Yep.
Hates water because all the pussy. Yeah.
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 So, anyways, is there anything else the four of you need from Brixer before he takes off?
I don't think so.
I can't think of anything.
Hold on. How are we looking at rations and shit like that, guys?
Well, you can go to the shop after you talk to Brixer.
Yeah.
I was saying,
You're
is there anything you need from Brixer?
Nothing specifically.
Okay. Alright, whoop, I didn't mean to do that. So then he'll walk past you guys and say, well, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Bright and
See you in the
early.
morning.
Yeah.
Of course.
Bye-bye.
As he leaves, Salvo leans back on the chair, just watching when the door closes. He's very visibly counting. Once he gets to 10, he nods, looks at everybody. All right. New party tradition. Drinks on me. Let's go.
Yeah.
How else are we supposed to bond?
Fair enough.
Talking.
Hey, that's what happens in the fucking Adventurers Guild.
Sylvie, is there anything you would have requested from Banant to get for you before you left? Or anyone else too? Anything you guys would have requested before you left?
I would ask if there's been a delivery of an item.
Of an item, and what is that item?
From a certain ginger.
Right.
Ginger.
Yes, actually. He says, "Oh, yes, something did come for you." He reaches under the counter and pulls out a long, rectangular box.
Oh, jeez.
And sets it on the table in front of you. There you go.
I sit here wondering if I start to just mess with this on this table, because knowing Ginger, it will either be a good thing or I explode and everyone comes with me.
Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
Salvo just starts to belt laughing. At least this party knows how to have fun.
I'm gonna start messing with the box.
How many stools am I away? 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Alrighty. So the box is polished and lacquered wood. It is, long, narrow, and rectangular. Mm-hmm. There are sigils along the front of it that glow a faint blue, as well as a lock in the center.
All right. Then is it locked?
You take a closer look at it, and it looks like the lock is circular.
Oh.
It came with this note. He hands it to you.
Oh, thank you.
It's written in... Let's see, what can you read that other people cannot read?
Please say it's Diabolic.
It is written in Diabolic. Actually, wait. No one else can read... It's written in Draconic.
Oh, okay.
All right. It's written in Draconic. You read it, and it says, the note says, Sylvie, a gift from me to you. Nothing too fancy this time, but I thought you deserved a gift.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the very bottom, written in like Diablic, it's like happy early/late birthday whenever this arrives. P.S. You have the key already.
Oh, I knew it. Knew she'd do some shit like this. I have a feeling it's. Is it the token?
Which token?
The one she gave me.
You try to place it in, it is not the correct shape.
Shit! Dude, I'm going through I'm going through kindergarten again. Trying to learn my shapes.
Use your nose.
The rest of you, what are you doing? Sylvie, you're ordering drinks?
Yep, and he's watching Sylvie because this is cool.
Benant takes your order and goes to the kitchen. You hear some talking, clattering, a loud sorry. Alright, his voice isn't like that. Sorry. As and then a long sigh from Benant.
This place is a lot more lively than last time I was here.
Well, that's good.
Sylvie. Or actually,
Copper
Aiyana.
coin.
Oh?
I put my copper coin in it.
It unlocks.
Yay!
Inside the lacquered box is a strange item. Ooh.
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 It's a fucking pipe bomb. Oh. Of course you'd give me something without explaining what it is.
It is a long, like cylindrical thing with two knobs at either end. Runes along the edges of it.
I think I know what it is. I might be
I'm gonna
wrong.
look for Salvo. Do you think it'll explode us?
He looks down and goes, probably not.
Seems we don't think alike. And I'm gonna start trying to figure out what it is.
Let me look at it one more time. Oh, actually, there's not really runes along it, huh? Oh no, there is. Yeah, with two knobs at either end. It also has two strings connected to a small rod on it with a ring at the bottom for you to pull.
What? Fuck.
Teddy Ruxpin? What the fuck is this?
Okay, never
Right?
mind. I know what it is.
All right, do you pull the ring? Or do you try to identify it first?
I'm gonna go ahead and try to identify it. Because I trust Ginger and I love Ginger, but
Ginger wouldn't set up a bomb for you, would she? Would she? Would they?
they
It
would.
looks like I like the idea that you just have a pipe bomb in your hand right now.
Well, yeah, pull the pipe bomb string. Do it.
That is a failure.
What? Would I roll?
Can I take a stab?
You can.
Please don't stab the bomb.
What do you think it is?
I don't know.
Why? You fuck!
20.
You nat 20 it.
Yeah! You're so smart, Aiyana.
Sylvie is like looking at it, explaining it as she goes, almost like everyone else is her rubber ducky for coding. And then Aiyana's like, oh, that's... Identify item.
I've heard about it.
Oh, that's a Scroll Keeper's case.
Oh. What? Oh
So you
my
just-
god. Oh, you already put it in the chat, my bad. Delete that.
So it's just a. So you can't use the scrolls anymore. Technically, like you can't you put in the case and then you can't put in your spell book. However, you can just store up like a fuck ton of fireballs in your scroll case and just not even need to have it in your fucking thing. That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it basically
protects all your scrolls, so no one can steal them.
Mm-hmm. Unless they steal the case.
Unless they take the whole case, but
It also will help a lot with just storage, so you're not carrying around a ton of scrolls and weighing yourself down.
True.
so now all your scrolls, once you put them in, would be negligible. You would need to make another bag that's specifically the Scroll Keeper's case. So, there you go. You got your birthday present from Ginger. Because they can't remember when your birthday is, and they're just like, you know what? Here's your early, late birthday present. Figure it out. I don't know.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Thanks,
I'm way too
Ginger.
fucking busy for that shit right now.
Like my birthday was
Fighting
5
a
months
war
ago.
right now.
Literally, actually.
Don't give a fuck about your fucking birthday.
Banant and Mortier return with your food, your drinks, setting it along the bar for you.
Well, he looks at the box. That was exciting. Only for about 5 seconds that I thought we might die.
Don't worry, we'll die later.
Banant looks at Sylvie and says, "Were you about to pull up a bomb in the middle of my bar?"
I hope not.
To be fair, I think Sylvie's not the one you need to be worried about doing that.
I don't know
Slowly
about
looks
that.
at
Gonna look-
BunBun.
Yeah, gonna look meaningfully at the doctor.
It would have been fine.
Yeah.
No bomb.
We can explode together, Doctor.
Please no.
After you say that BunBun would have done it, he's like, "Okay."
Oh,
Hands
never
you your
mind.
drink and walks away. Mortier says, like trying to deepen his voice even. If you guys need anything,
Thank you, Mortier.
Thank you.
Can I have sweetbread? Do you have sweetbread back there?
yeah, yeah. And he like scrambles away to go get
Well,
it.
God, you took food.
So he comes back with some sweetbread. They serve you your food. You guys enjoy a nice meal and drink together. And nothing else really happens for the rest of the night.
As I'm eating my sweetbread, I am actively trying to learn the scrolls I have.
Mm-hmm.
I have not had a chance to do that.
while they're just drinking, Salvel just talks about asks what the party has done, how they fight, just kind of tries to learn a little about them.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys tell him?
Fireball!
I would probably hand him copies of our mission reports. I make sure to have at least 3 copies of each on hand.
Oh my
He
God.
blinks when that happens. He goes, "Oh, I get it. This told me everything I needed to know about you." Like he hasn't read them yet. He just takes them.
She nods.
You lighted
But
a lot of
she's
things on fire. That.
Yeah. And unfortunately, our main source of fire is no longer here. So I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do on the next mission.
Don't worry, I got fire.
That's true.
Sylvie's got
Yeah, they have
fireball.
they have fireball now.
What do I do fighting? I know. I'll go ahead and do mirror image. There's suddenly 3 of me.
Oh, great! Even more company.
Yeah.
He looks at BunBun. Everyone was referred to you as doctor, so I assume you are the party's medic.
That I am.
Well, good job keeping them from dying.
Thank you.
Aw, the little
Medic.
thank you. Hey, Balance.
I'm sorry, I need to step away for a few minutes. I will be back shortly.
Okay.
Part medic, part terrorist.
She does keep bombing the place.
He raises his shield a little and just like lifts it up, puts it back down. It hits with like a very loud thud. I'm just really good at getting hit.
Is that good in a fight?
He smirks and goes, I mean, yeah, they can hit me as hard as they want. Ain't gonna do anything.
I see. Well, I'll definitely need you because I don't wear armor. I can't wear armor.
Well, I'll keep you safe. He then just like ruffles her hair, not moving her hat or anything.
Oh. My hat is squished down. My ears perk up happily.
Oh, did I not give him boosts? I didn't give him boosts. Come here, buddy.
Oh! Thank you. I feel like if I stand behind you, it's impossible for me to get hit.
Well, that's the plan.
I'm back. I will need to step away in a little bit, but for now I'm back.
If you want, we can end session.
Give me just a second to think.
Okay. Or we can jump right into the kind of like the traveling part. And
Yeah,
just you can sit back.
I'm good to keep
Okay.
going.
All right. So let's go ahead and hurry along.
Mm-hmm.
And all of you, get some good rest for the night after speaking with each other and learning a bit more about each other.
Works.
Fucking hi,
Oh.
Vince. You fuck.
Solo.
Salvo. So, the 4 of you, and Koiz, because Koiz is with you. That's as well. Koiz is very happy. He gets he perks up a little bit when you guys invite him along, and Beatrice informs you that he is very happy to be included, as well as Homebase. Brixer is joining you all.
Oh yeah, Bun would ask Koiz if he could put all the runes on her star knife.
Yeah. As you guys are traveling, he nods and tinkers away in the back of the cart, the carriage.
Would he have time to put an armor potency rune on my armor as well?
Over the time that you guys are traveling, absolutely.
Cool.
So, over the first couple of hours, as you guys are taking the carriage, you guys are heading this direction. Beep, 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 beep. You guys are in the freelands, so you don't really have to worry that much about anything potentially harming you.
Unless.
No, not yet.
Bum, 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 bum.
You all arrive in Dongzhi. Overworld locations. Do I not have it written down at all? Do I not have anything written down about Dongzhi? I don't.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
You're the bond.
Well, the last time you were in Dongshu, BunBun, you were a doctor on the streets.
And I'm still a doctor.
Well, I mean, you were a doctor on the streets. Was it in Dongshu or was it in Tokita?
It was. Let me see. It was Tokita.
It was in Tokita. Okay.
Yeah, because I stayed in the town directly after I left Chadra.
Right, you met Koi's in Dongshu.
Yes.
Koi's seems a little tense as they're going through Dongshu. But you guys pass through without any like real issue. He is kind of quiet, and you guys have an opportunity to ask him about himself if you want to, or we can continue. It's been about 2 days, I think.
I think the most Aiyana would ask is, "Are you in any danger here, Koiz?"
Koiz is not in any danger. He is simply anxious. That's a little more robotic than I intended. He's simply anxious, Beatrice answers.
Okay.
Very anxious.
If you need anything from us, let us know, and that'll be it. Sorry, I need to step away. I'm still listening though.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I'm wrong. No, I was BunBun was a doctor in Dongju.
Oh, okay.
We went from because I met Koi's on the way to I think Modeko.
Yeah.
On the ride there, or it was the ride from Tokita to Dongju, but I met him on the ride.
Right. Yeah. No. Okay. So, yeah, you stayed in Dongju as a doctor, right? As a street doctor.
Yeah.
While you're here, do you stop by your old clinic, or do you just keep going?
I'll stop by my old clinic, see how it's doing.
Alrighty. At some point, as you guys are passing through Dongju, BunBun asks for you all to like make a pit stop real quick. Brickster says, I don't see any harm in it. Theotis is like, go ahead, I'm gonna catch a few extra Z's.
Should really see a doctor about that.
About what?
Your sleeping issues.
I have sleeping issues.
Sleep a lot.
Listen.
You sleep way too much.
Listen, doctor, listen.
And back again. No, I'm good.
Okay.
The fact that you're an elf and sleeping is also another issue.
He stares at you for a second and is like, and then hops out of the cart and is like, well, I'll see you guys in a little bit, and then walks away. Hydrate? Maybe I don't want to fucking hydrate. People putting hydrate in the chat over and over.
Hydrate.
Yep.
Fine. I hydrated.
Mushroom.
Badger. Anyways, focus. Oh god. The ADHD is spreading.
I can focus when I need to.
So you all watch as Theotis is like, yeah, I'm gonna go, yeah. And walks away. And you, BunBun. Koiz looks up at you, confused as to why you're wanting to stop here, but then goes back to working on your guys' things. You guys can move all your potencies, strikings, and everything over. He'll have done them all in the last 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
He's a quick little guy.
Sadly, BunBun is not a blacksmith.
What do you mean?
You need to have, I think, smithing tools for runes. Because BunBun
Overruled. Overruled.
Well, luckily, smithing tools and all that stuff are now under one tool kit. The artisan tools.
Oh, thank God. Never mind.
While we're traveling.
Yeah, he has artisan tools. Don't worry.
Cool.
right? He
Yeah,
does
while
have
we're
artisan tools, right?
traveling,
Yeah, he
can
does.
I learn my scrolls that I have?
Yes, you can.
Cool.
You can learn your scrolls or put them in the scroll case. You can also make scrolls. If you like don't use your spell slots at the end of a day, I think. I would look into that.
Mm-hmm.
I'd go read that real quick.
Yeah, you have to. I think I think you have to use a spell slot and have the spell in your prepared in order to create the scroll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like I know I make them in my other Tuesday game. I just can't. I don't remember exactly how it works
You still
anymore.
have to pay material costs for like ink and paper.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I gotta look at the DCs on these because
I think the DC's.
I don't think there's a DC.
Yeah,
For
there is.
crafting, there is. Yeah.
I'm not talking about learning.
Oh, learning? Yeah, no, there is. Because if you fail to learn, then especially on a spell scroll, if you crit fail, you the spell
It
scroll
explodes.
disappears. Yeah.
Yeah.
Explodes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
you're
So
it's
we got a
it's
second
the
and a
exact
third rank.
yeah, it's almost the exact same mechanic for chemical crafting, except I think your stuff's more expensive because of the spell levels.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 24 gold for these 2 spells already. Ooh, and I roll. Spend 1 hour. Yeah. Okay. And these are all Arcana. So, yeah. First one is level 2-1, so DC is 18. Awesome.
Oh, they should be higher. 13. That should be like 16.
Do I have a hero point?
Oh yeah, you all have full hero points now that the mission's over, remember?
Okay, cool. I'm gonna use one. Alright. I barely made that still. Cool.
Fuck, not 120. It just, no, stop putting 20. Fuck. Jesus.
I learned that spell. Cool.
You'll learn it. Good job.
And then the next one, DC 20. Based on these rolls, we'll see how it goes. Alright, cool. And I lose... How much was it? 24. 24 gold. There we are. Alright, that's all. I did my things.
Alrighty. Anything else?
Nope. Not for me, at least.
So BunBun hops out of the carriage while everybody is, after it parks and Theodos, wanders away. You can choose to either follow after Theodos or follow after BunBun.
Mm.
Or go do something else.
I'm not gonna be a bitch to say it is.
I'm probably going to stay in the carriage wagon, or whatever with Koi's to like try to make sure they don't panic or anything.
Savo
Well,
will go with
he's-
BunBun. So there's two for everybody.
Koiz is entranced in his work, basically. He doesn't even like make any remarks unless you speak to him first.
I'm not gonna distract him. I'm just gonna be there.
Okay. So, Sylvie, you said you're following after Theodos?
Yes.
Then in that case, BunBun, tell me, where is your old clinic and What does it look like?
It it would have been located in probably maybe the more, I guess, slumish kind of area.
Mhm.
Um, it would have been a small little like clinic, probably just like an average like little house that she worked out of.
Mhm. Tell me about it. If you can't think of anything, you can always give it over to me and I'll do it.
It would have had a like a little sign out front.
Does the
That
sign?
would just it would
Did you
just say
leave the
doctor on
sign
it.
when? Did you leave the sign when you left?
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. It's still there, but below it is scratched in a different name.
Yeah.
It still seems like it's being used.
BunBun will go look inside and see who's running it.
So, in the time that you were there as a doctor, you would have made at least a few friends. Tell me, who is your friend that's now running the clinic?
I don't know. You put me on the spot on this one.
All right. In that case, give me one animal.
One animal.
Any animal.
I'd say probably a bird. It would be a bird tagule.
All right. Inside is a few beds with curtains around them and a bird tagule that's walking around, going over everybody, making sure everyone is well taken care of, accustomed to their current living situation in his clinic that used to be yours. He turns to you and smiles. BunBun? Dr. BunBun? Is that you? His
Yeah.
name is let's just say Zora. While you had been living here in the inn in Dongshu for, was it 2 years or 1 year?
I think it would have been 2 years.
For 2 years. Zora had come to you wanting to learn to be a doctor. They would have shadowed you and done everything they can to understand how you work and what you do and how you do it. Enough so that when you left, he took up your clinic.
I see the clinic's doing well.
He smiles and says, I've done everything I can to make sure it's still running, ma'am. He walks over. Solvo, you're behind BunBun as you enter this small house. You can see that Zora's got a few of his wings clipped, but not enough that he couldn't glide with them.
All right then.
Anything you guys say or do?
Um, she would try and she'd pull out her formula book and walk over and basically um she'd be like, I've gotten some new formulas since traveling. If you want to quickly copy them down so you can be able to be better equipped with helping people, you can.
He smiles super big and says, "Oh, I do too." And he'll give you the recipe for which level is you.
I can do level 5.
You can up to level 5?
Potions. Yep. Yeah, it's essentially my level is the level of what advanced alchemy I have.
Look at your crafting sheet. What can you make? Advanced alchemy, known formulas. You don't have this. Can you learn this? Wait.
If it says alchemical on it, I can learn it. If it doesn't,
Okay.
I can't.
So you can't make healing potions.
So elixir lives are the equivalent of healing potions, which I have them, which because of how they reworked alchemist, I always have essentially the max level formula for it.
In that case, we'll come back to this, and he's going to give you a few of his stuff. While you're doing all that, Solvo, is there anything that you say?
No, he's just kind of here as an impartial observer, trying to be as little in the way as possible, knowing that is almost impossible.
Mm-hmm.
He's just here to kind of back BunBun up. This is her little trek.
You don't ask her anything?
No. If I have
No?
to talk to her about it, I'm going to talk to her about it later.
Okay. In that case, Sylvie, I want you to roll me perception. And are you being quiet about following Theodos?
Nope.
Oh, you're being loud about it?
No, I mean I'm not like stalking him. I'm just like following him.
Okay.
Not like trying to hide or anything.
Okay. He doesn't glance back at you, so you don't think he knows you're there until you round a corner and he's suddenly gone.
Yeah. Where'd that fucking twink go?
Which fucking twink? He whispers behind you.
You! I jump and look and point at him.
Yeah, he laughs and says, "Hello. Why are you following me?"
I don't know. They're just going on a walk.
Okay. We can walk together. So, Sylvie?
Yes.
Tell me, how is working for Gingercrest? How is he doing?
Yeah. They are they're very lovely. I mean, being my master and stuff like that and teaching me and gifting me a bunch of useful things for this. It's very how do I put this? It's very demotivating a little bit though. Especially when I look at how powerful they are and the crazy shit I've seen them do and how I'm still very far away from being able to be on that level.
Yeah. Oh, I know how that feeling goes.
I mean, like, I'm taking experience in a war, but and I'm learning and progressing in my studies and stuff, but like I'm like a quarter of the way towards her or them. So I can't.
He, she, they, it. Ginger is gender fluid. So
Yeah. I just always refer to them as they. So so yeah, but I can't imagine what they've gone through then. I really gotta talk to Ginger Crest when I get a chance and learn more about that.
I think Ginger is one of the few people I barely know anything about. And that's a rare thing for me.
Yeah, they're definitely something different. I'm not nearly as scared as well. I'd say, have you seen that squirrel?
Squirrel?
The squirrel shopkeeper who just shows up
He raises a brow and then smirks a little and says, "Oh, that one?"
Yeah. Apparently, her and Ginger go back a bit, and even Ginger warned me about that, about her, not to make her angry or else it's all over. So,
No, I think I know even less about her, which is a terrifying thought.
yeah. I don't. They're always so cheerful, but whenever I look at them and think about what Ginger said and really stare into their eyes, there's definitely a freaky bit of darkness behind there that
Is that what we're calling it? Darkness?
it's something. It's something I don't like, that's for sure. But I don't know. It's just really just proving my point that magic and wizards and witches and all that stuff is such a separated thing from everything else.
You're only a perception.
Okay. Secret?
No.
Okay. 23.
That's when you realize that you've walked into an empty alleyway with only you and Theodos.
Nice.
He stops as you walk forward a few steps.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Sylvie, I like you. I'll give you one question. And he like folds his hands behind his back and smiles down at you. You answered all my stuff truthfully. I'll give you one.
Mm. Hmm. Okay. Where did you come from exactly? Seeing as you're a snow elf and stuff.
Oh, I came from the Snow Elven capital itself. The beautiful Calavan.
Ah, I've heard about it. Never been there myself.
No?
I think the closest I've traveled is La Ambrosia, but even I didn't even go in there.
That is a beautiful little settlement now.
Mm-hmm. Miss Valentine did a lot.
Fucking timely. How dare you come into my chat and say stuff like that?
What did Timely say?
Did you know, despite man's greatest efforts, 1 plus 1 still equals 2?
Timely, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Um, what was the last thing you said?
I said Valentine sure did a lot.
She did. What a... Whoa. And you see that dreamy, far-off look in his eyes. Oh, what a woman. So, I have a question for you, Miss Sylvie.
Yeah.
What do you think of your friends? Aiyana! So, you're sitting in the carriage with Koiz.
Mhm.
Koiz is working away, and it's just you two.
Mhm.
He hands you the what were you making?
I wanted him to put an armor potency rune on my leather armor.
An armor potency. Okay. Yeah, so he finishes doing that and looks up at you, and his cheeks go a little bit pink.
Mm. Um, I take the armor from him and I say, "Thank you very much." As I, start donning it over like my clothes and stuff. He would have. I think her normal traveling clothes are just a little bit lighter. Um, so he probably catches a bit more exposed skin, and she attributes his blush to that. Um, and starts just putting stuff on over. Um, and um, think I think she's just going to, now that he's done working and she wouldn't be distracting him by asking stuff. She's just going to be like, "I take it you are from here?"
He shakes his head and signs to you that he lived here for a very short time.
Mm, I see. But something about this place bothers you.
Old memories.
Hmm. Um, because it only takes like a minute to don light armor. Once she's got it all on, she like pulls her hood back up. Um, and I think at that point,
How much skin did you
I'll
expose?
um probably the forearms and the ankles, but nothing much beyond that.
Okay.
Hmm. Um, she is probably just going to say, "Well, we all have our demons to fight, but while you're on this team, you are welcome to invite us to help you fight them. If you need anyone to talk to, we're here."
He smiles at you and looks like he's going to say something. Or like his fingers like move like he's going to like start signing something to him, but then like stop and curl up and he just nods at you.
Mm,
Do you want to make me a perception check?
sure.
Um
Oh,
he he looks very flustered, perhaps a bit anxious, as he sits back down and goes back to work on a BunBun's star knife.
mm. All right. From there, I'm just gonna, I don't know, write in my notes or whatever.
Okay. After trading recipes, BunBun, is there anything else that you do, or do you head back to the carriage?
I'm
No
trying to
fucking good.
figure out why he would have this recipe.
Which one?
Mustard powder? Or
Oh,
AKA the game's version of mustard gas?
well, he had to deconstruct it
Fuck.
to be able to cure people of it. At least that's the
Okay.
explanation he gives you. And then he says, "Please be careful out there, Miss BunBun. It's a dangerous world. And the other
To-
side is, well," and he looks over to a door and says, "There's a lot of a lot new things happening on the other side that we're seeing.
What have you heard?
Well, You're a doctor. You might be able to understand this a bit more. And he gestures her to follow him to that door. Now, Miss BunBun, I think you should brace yourself for what you're about to see. Solvo, do you follow them?
Nil's gone. By the way, not even in the call. Their internet's
Oh,
gone.
shit. Wait. Oh, no. R.I.P. Well, my internet cut out. Okay. Well.
I think it was spot to stop, guys. Let's go.
Yeah.
We'll end in just a moment. That he doesn't need to interact with this at all. He can read this part after. As he opens the door, you see someone who is fully strapped down to their bed, like completely restrained at all points, with basically a muzzle over their face and their wolf features on full display.
What happened?
But they're still like half humanoid. Zora looks at you and says, I haven't been able to figure out what it is, but I've learned it's not contagious. I'm not taking any risks, though. As he then closes the door. It's some kind of rabies for Tagule, but worse. You lose full control, and he shudders a bit, his hands clasping together. I haven't been able to find a cure. Every single person that's come through is 100% fatality.
I'll have to look into it.
I've only ever had people crossing the Serpent's Pass getting it.
Oh, people from. Oh, okay.
Like people who cross from the Serpent's Pass over to
Yeah.
this side.
Think the drow are doing something?
He nods. I would just, if the Resistance can look into it, that would be a great relief.
I'll definitely bring it up to my fellow doctors in the Resistance. Could you by chance get blood from them?
He pulls on some gloves, walks over to his like desk area where he's been like studying, picks up a single vial. There's like 4 vials or something. He picks up one that's full of blood, wraps it in like a bag, and then hands it to her and says, do not handle this without proper protection, please, Dr. BunBun. I don't want to see the same thing happen to you.
Be safe, don't worry.
Sylvie, you're alone in the alleyway with Theodos as he asks you the question, what do you think of your companions?
That's quite the question. To be honest, I trust them. I know that they are on the good side because I've seen the bad side, but I haven't really gotten deep and truly understood them. I mean, people were a lot different than books, so I can't just read all about them. But I know they have a lot of a lot of layers and things going on. But I know they're good.
He smiles a bit and says, "Truly, you trust them so much, even as a goblin?"
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, my whole family became my family and was able to live because one goblin trusted one person, you know?
I do forget you are from Vardran.
Yeah.
Still, it surprises me how easily you trust those who won't even show their face.
I mean, they have reasons, and their actions speak louder than the fact they just don't show their face, you know?
Perhaps. And you blink and he's missing as he shows up behind you again and says, "Keep your friends close, Miss Sylvie, and your enemies closer." And then turns and begins to walk away. We should return, though. We've spent so much time away.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't. Sylvie doesn't feel good.
And that is where we're going to end today's session. Thank you, players, for playing. I'm very sorry that Nil's internet cut out at the end like that, but we'll catch him up next time.
Mm-hmm.
And for audience, thank you very much for coming to see us. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being here in general. We love you all, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. See you next week.
Yeah!
Next time on War for Yes.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I'll leave you with this one little tidbit. The darkness and roaches. Good night.